Alright, Grand Rising everybody. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you woke up giving gratitude here. So I was getting that somebody wanted you stuck on an old timeline, or there's a lot of people that's stuck on an old timeline and they could be trying to pull you backwards or something like that. I don't know. We're going to see what's going on with this energy. If you can tap the screen and share the live here, okay? If you can tap the screen, share the live, grab your daily heart meets and all of that jazz here. We're going to wait till we get these likes up here. We got 44 likes here. So if we can tap the screen and share the live here. I hope you guys are doing well here. So if you can tap the screen, share the live here. Tap the screen and share the live. Thank you for liking the live here, but can you tap the screen and share the live here? Okay. Can you tap the screen and share the live here, beloveds? Grand Rising, everybody. If you can tap the screen and share the live here. Thank you for grabbing your daily heart meets here, beloveds. Thank you so much. That is so weird. If I can get 5 people to share the live here. We're going to wait till we get these likes up here to about 5K. And if we can share the live, thank you for the 2 people that have shared the live. If I can get 3 more people to share the live here, tap the screen. Oh, I see it. Okay. Wait, what the hell? I'm just waiting on y'all. I guess y'all don't really want the message. Y'all just came to see what I got going on. I guess y'all really don't want the message here. Y'all not interested. Okay. What's going on here, Spirit? Can you tap the screen and share the live? Can I get 3 more people to share the live here? Thank you for whoever's tapping the screen here. Thank you for grabbing your heart meets here. I'll let y'all tap the screen to share the live here. Seem like we still on the same 2 shares here. Thank you, love, for the hearts here. If I can get 3 more people to share my live here. We at 3K. We trying to get to 5K here. Thank you for joining the live, liking the live. All right, we need 2 more people to share the live here. We at 3.4K. We're waiting on 5K here. I appreciate the ones that are here. Thank you for tapping the screen, sharing the live here, okay? Grabbing your daily heart meets here. I do have live goes at the top if you're interested. All right. So we got 81 people in the building. Can we get you to share? 83 people. Can I get you to share the live? Tap the screen here. All right, so we are at 4.1K. We got 3 shares. I guess only 3 people. Thank you, love. I guess 3 people, the only ones want to hear the message here. Thank you, love, for that. I appreciate that. We need 2 more people to share the live here. Thank you, love, for that. I appreciate that. Thank you for the repost here. It's like even people that's coming to watch, they be trying to abuse us and shit. Like, get that shit out of here. Okay, you want to hear the message, but you don't want to give nothing. You don't want to tap the screen. You don't want to share the live. You don't want to do shit out here, but you want a message. Get that shit out of here, okay? It's that type of energy this morning. We got 3 shares. We're waiting on 5 shares. We got the likes up. Thank you. But we're waiting on the shares to catch up, okay? That's what we're waiting on now. Thank you for sharing the live. That's the 4th share. We need 1 more share, okay? 1 more share. Thank you, love. All right, so keep sharing the live, tapping the screen here. So our angel number this morning is 733. Jesus and the Holy Spirit are blessing you with their light, Spirit has your back, and miracles are following on naturally from your expression of love. Know that love is real, okay? Know that love is real. You're going to know fake love. You're going to feel it. You're going to sense it, okay? So that is our angel number here. All right, moving forward here. I didn't get to read yesterday, but we had beyond materialism. For what does it benefit a man to gain the whole world yet lose his soul? What can a man give in exchange for his life? Mark 8:36 and 37. In our modern society, we need money to live, okay? We need money to live out here. I don't know why people think that things are free. It's nothing really free out here. And if it's free, it's something going on with it, okay? It's some type of hidden agenda behind it, not for all things, but for most things. But as a believer, we must never make the acquisition of money the central focus of our lives. Money is a tool, but it should never overwhelm our sensibilities. The focus of life must be squarely on things spiritual, not things that are natural here or material. Whenever we place our love for material possessions above our love for God, or when we yield to the countless other temptations of everyday living, we find ourselves engaging in a struggle between good and evil. Let us respond to this struggle by freeing ourselves from that subtle yet powerful temptation, the temptation to love the world more than we love God here, okay? Why is love of gold more potent than love of souls? Greed is enslaving. The more you have, the more you want until eventually you consume. Okay, it consumes you. A timely tip: God's word warns against the spiritual trap of materialism. Material possession may seem appealing at first, but they pale in comparison to the spiritual gifts that God gives to those who put Him first. Count yourself among that number here. All right. So now that we caught up, we got blessed obedience here. When you and your children return to the Lord your God and obey Him with all your heart and with all your soul, according to everything I command you today, then the Lord your God will restore your fortune and have compassion on you and gather you again from all the nations where He scattered you. Deuteronomy 32 and 3. We live in a world filled with temptation, distraction, and countless opportunities to disobey the Most High, okay? But as women or men who seek to be godly role models for our families, we must turn our thoughts and our hearts away from the evil of this world. We must turn instead to God here. Talking about God is easy. Living by His laws is considerably harder. But unless we are willing to live obediently, all our righteous words ring hollow. How can we best proclaim our love for the Lord? By obeying Him. We must seek God's counsel and trust the counsel He gives. And when we invite God into our hearts and live accordingly to His commandments, we are blessed today, tomorrow, and forever here. All right. God is God because He is God. He is worthy of my trust and obedience. I will find rest nowhere but in His holy will, a will that is unspeakably beyond my largest notions of what He is up to. A timely tip: obey God or face the consequences. God rewards obedience and punishes disobedience. It's not enough to understand God's rules. You must also live by them or else. Okay? Wow. Or else. We got blessed obedience here. Obedience is better than a sacrifice here. All right? So moving on. If you've been following me, we've been reading the book of Proverbs here. We are going to go all the way to 31 chapter. Okay? I believe we left off at 11 the last time I read it. So we should be on chapter 12 now. All right. So if you resonate with my channel here, okay, you could be someone that has the gift of wisdom, the ability to apply knowledge and insight in a very practical way here. Okay. So we've been reading on the book of wisdom. If any man lack wisdom, let him ask here. Who do you ask? You ask the Most High here. All right. So moving forward, chapter 12, it says, whoever loves discipline loves knowledge, but whoever hates correction is stupid. Good people obtain favor from the Lord, but he commands those or condemn those who devise wicked schemes. No one can be established through wickedness. Okay. You cannot establish anything through wickedness here. Okay. It's like building on a quicksand here. Okay. But the righteous cannot be uprooted. Okay. A wife of noble character is her husband's crown, but a disgraceful wife is like decay in his bones. The plans of the righteous are just, but the advice of the wicked is deceitful. The words of the wicked lie in wait for blood, but the speech of the upright rescues them. The wicked are overthrown and are no more, but the house of the righteous stands firm. A person is praised according to their prudence, and one with a warped mind is despised. Better to be a nobody and yet have a servant than pretend to be somebody and have no food. The righteous care for the needs of their animals, but the kindest acts of the wicked are cruel. Those who work their land will have abundant food, but those who chase fantasies have no sense. The wicked desire the stronghold of evildoers, but the root of the righteous endures. Evildoers are trapped by their sinful talk, and so the innocent escape trouble. Okay? Wow. From the fruit of their lips, people are filled with good things, and the work of their hands bring them rewards. The way of fools seem right to them, but the wise listen to advice. Fools show their annoyance at once, but the prudent overlook an insult. Okay. So maybe some of you guys been finding yourself overlooking insults here. People trying to project onto you, trying to gaslight you in some type of way, trying to get some type of reaction out of you here. Maybe you've been overlooking it. You get what I'm saying? Fools show their annoyance at once. All right. But the prudent overlooks the insults here. Okay. So we're now in this energy where we are overlooking the insults here. It's kind of like, God forgive them for they don't know what they're doing. It's that type of energy here. The words of the reckless pierce like swords, but the tongue of the wise brings healing. So you got to figure out, are you the wise one or are you the folly one here? At the end of the day, the choice is yours here. We're trying to figure out who we are and what we got going on our journey. What path are we really going down? Are we going down the path of wisdom? Will we have the ability to apply knowledge and insight in a very practical way? Or are we doing the opposite here? Okay. It says deceit is in the hearts of those who plot evil. Hold on, gotta back up. Truthful lips endure forever, but a lying tongue lasts only a moment. Deceit is in the heart of those who plot evil, but those who promote peace have a lot of joy out here. This joy that you have, the world didn't give it to you. And guess what? The world can't take it away from you at the end of the day here. All right. I guess that's why they're truly mad here. Okay. The Lord detests lying lips, but he delights in people who are trustworthy. So do you deem yourself to be someone that is trustworthy, or are you just a liar, a manipulator, a fake flexer? Like, what category would you put yourself in if you had to put yourself in some type of category? All right. The prudent keep their knowledge to themselves, but a fool's heart blurts out folly. Delight Okay, diligent hands will rule, but laziness ends in forced labor. Okay, wow. So diligent hands will be rewarded here. You ever heard the term the early birds get the worms? That type of energy here. But anybody that's lazy out here, laziness ends in forced labor where you're forced to work or you're forced to do something. Does that make sense here? All right. It says anxiety weighs down the heart, but a kind word cheers it up here. The righteous choose their friends carefully, but the way of the wicked leads them astray. The lazy do not roast any game, but the delight feeds on the riches of the hunt. In the way of righteousness, there is life along that path. Wow, the path is immorality here. All right. So that was chapter 12 here. What's tomorrow? Thursday or Wednesday? Tomorrow's Thursday. So yeah, we'll be able to read chapter 13 on tomorrow. All right. So moving forward here. Now that we got our angel number, our morning motivation here, our message, the word, okay, we can move forward now. All right. So let's see what's going on. I want to tap into the energy to see what energy is surrounding us at this time here. I feel like a lot of you guys are now, like I stated in the beginning, if you just now coming in, welcome. Make sure you tap the screen, share the live, grab your daily heartbeats as well. But we were talking about, people wanting you to be stuck in an old timeline here. It's like, they want to force you to stay in an old timeline because they don't want to do the work. They don't want to raise their vibration. They don't want to turn over a new leaf. They don't want to see things from a different perspective. I feel like whoever you are, you're not out here forcing nobody to see shit your way. I feel like you're in your life calling, you're in your life purpose, and you're doing what you've been called to do, but you still got old energies, outdated energies, old timelines that's trying to keep you stuck and stagnated or keep you in some type of shadow energy here. All right. So let's see here. Yeah, somebody is stuck spiritually here. Maybe that's what they wanted for you. Yeah, somebody's deceit. They're envious and jealous because your value is now going up. I mean, that's what happens when you do the work. Something gets more value. Okay. That's like you buying a house and you update it, you put brand new windows, the windows that pop out, and new chandeliers in the house. Okay. When you first bought it, it was just the regular up and down windows. Well, now you're adding value to it because you're upgrading. Does that make sense here? You're putting in these new fancy windows that they pop out instead of raising up. Okay. It's that type of energy. A lot of you guys are now raising your vibration. We got the Queen of Pentacles energy here, the woman holding a coin, and we got the thinking woman. So you could have been thinking about a lot of things here. Okay. Yeah, and it's a lot of envy. It's always going to be envy around you. It's always going to be people trying to manipulate you, trying to make you feel less than, trying to make you feel like you don't belong. That type of energy here, but it's all out of envy and jealousy. And I feel like you're not going anywhere until the divine tell you to move forward here. Yeah, you're going to continue to shine bright like a diamond, continue to be happy, and they're going to just continue to be very envious. It is what it is here. You are very balanced here with the yin and the yang energy, and you have already closed out these cycles. These people are the ones that's looking really weird because you already left them behind. Why are they still chasing behind you? Why are they still trying to keep up with you when you are elevating and they're decreasing at the end of the day here? All right. Tell me about this energy here, Divine Spirit, for this collective here. All right, the first energy out is Archangel Michael. Absolutely, okay? Whoever you are, you always got your angels on deck. And when you're being sent out pretty much to the wolves here, it's like God is always going to make sure you got protection, that whatever the energy they're sending towards you or whatever they're trying to conjure up or manifest in your life, he's going to make sure that you are protected out here and that, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. He never said that the weapon was not going to form, but he made it very clear and profound that it's not going to prosper. We got Archangel Michael, first energy out, showing up here. All right. So when it comes to your first chakra, Archangel Michael is in a building here. This talks about your physical stability, your security here, your self-sufficiency here. It talks about your responsibility for yourself. I feel like I'm talking to a handful of people, not even a group of people, a handful of people that is someone that's able to take responsibility for the energy that they're dishing out and putting out into the universe, while you got other people back at the ranch is having a hard time understanding that we are shifting the energy. We're not staying stuck. We're not staying in low vibrational energy. And if you don't want to raise your vibration, you can move on with your life here. Nobody's begging you to be here. Nobody's begging you to tap in. Nobody's begging you to do anything that you don't want to do. Okay? Let's keep it clear here. We're moving forward here with happy family here. We got new contracts that's coming into our lives here that nobody can stop or motherfucking block at the end of the day here. We got a lot of people that's dealing with anxiety here because you getting the downloads here that you need to move around at the end of the day here. Your creativity is protected at this time here. We got another angel in the building here. We got Archangel Chamiel that's here right now. I feel like whoever you are, you have truly activated your gifts here. You have truly activated your communication with your angels. You're receiving the downloads, the synchronicities. And not only that, you are now paying attention to what you are bringing to the table here. All right. So you could have had some energies here that wanted to block your creativity here, or talking shit about your creativity, pissed off that you're outshining them, or they feel like you're going to take whatever the fuck they got going on. You don't give a fuck about what they got going on. You're focusing on what the fuck you got going on. And that's why it's growing. That's why it's evolving. And that's why that shit is moving the fuck forward here. All right. Let's keep going here. So when we talk about the third chakra here, we're talking about your inner peace here, okay? We're talking about your own personal power. We're not talking about somebody else's power that you got to tap into and plug into. We're talking about your own power, okay? We're talking about your own self-confidence. Your self-confidence. Not trying to tear down my self-confidence because you don't have it, but focusing on your own self-confidence here. Knowing your worth here. Knowing what you're going to tolerate and what you're not going to tolerate. And if they don't want to give you what the fuck you want, you got to move around. You got to learn how to say no. No, I'm not going to do that. No, I'm not going to give energy to that. No, my no is a no. It is a complete sentence. It's that type of energy here. Whoever you are, you have learned how to accept yourself here for who you are, the good, the bad, the ugly, your light, your dark, your shadow, whatever you want to call it here. You have now tapped into this energy where you truly feel whole within yourself here. You're learning how to trust and accept whatever your intuition is telling you. You're no longer overriding your intuition, trying to give people the benefit of the doubt. Oh, they didn't mean it that way. Oh, it was just a misunderstanding. I'm hearing all excuses have been nailed to the cross here. That's exactly how I heard it. However you accept it, that's on you. I heard all excuses have been nailed to the cross here at the end of the day here. All right. So we're going to pull on these 6 cards and see what comes out. There's always deceit around. Somebody's a thinking man because your throat chakra has been activated. Thank you, love. All right. You're moving forward here with the goddess of the light, using your intuition here, and you're bringing balance into your own life here. It's something about the door romance is opening up for you. It's something about you shining bright like a diamond out here, collective. It's something about that heart chakra being wide open. It's something about you having envious people that want to block your heart chakra because they know that's how you manifest. If you want a real genuine manifestation here, open up your heart chakra. Believe God. Trust God that he can do whatever he said he's going to do. I'm hearing exceedingly, abundantly, all that you can think or even ask here. You had a lot of people that wanted you to be indecisive here about getting out of this old timeline, stepping into a new one. They wanted you to be afraid of the unknown here. But I feel like a lot of y'all could be daredevils out here. You like, man, triple dare me. Watch me close this cycle out. Or something like that. You like triple dare me and watch me close out this cycle at the end of the day. I'm no longer in a heartbreak hotel. I'm now walking in my victory here. I'm now operating in my victory here. Yeah. Okay. Your third eye is wide open here. This whole community is watching you walk away. You walking away like, oh, okay. You looking at my ass. Oh yeah, it's big or something like that. No, it's not a BBL. It's natural at the end of the day here. If you are looking back, Divine Collective, you're only looking back to see how far you have come. And truth be told, let's just take a minute here. A lot of you guys need to reflect. You have come a mighty, and I mean a mighty long way. The times that you needed to be encouraged and you didn't have nobody to encourage you, you had to look yourself in the mirror and say, hey, you got this. Sometimes you got to encourage yourself here because you will have a lot of people around you that don't want you to move the fuck forward here, but they ain't got no choice but to watch you because you're moving, okay? We got the woman with the coin with the yin and the yang energy. You're now getting out the gate, getting out your comfort zone here. You definitely still wearing your heart on your sleeve here. You out here loving like you never been motherfucking hurt. And a lot of people are seeing you go into the door spirit here. They see that you're the magician here, that you're manifesting exactly what the fuck you want, and you're not gonna settle for less here. Exactly. They wanted you to be all tied up with some fuckery here, but at the end of the day, you the healer of the ages here. You're the one that everybody's been waiting on. You're the manifestation that God is real out here. You're now tapping into this abundance here, blossoming in abundance. Why? Because you chose to go down the temple path. You realize the path that you was going down was keeping you restrained here. When it comes to your finances here, you got to get on here and beg motherfuckers to do shit for you. You ain't got time for that at the end of the day. Why? Because you know your fucking worth here. All right. You're now taking action here, coming up with a very good strategy on how you going to execute what the fuck you want. And whoever's not giving to you, they got to move around. They going to be left behind because I feel like you've been patient enough with these raggedy ass energies and you're now breaking free with these attachments here. Wow. What else? What else is going on here? Tell me about this shadow energy, Divine Spirit. What's going on here with these energies here? 4 of Wands here with the 10 of Pentacles here. What stability am I using to avoid moving forward? What structure am I living inside of? Okay? Tell me about this energy here. What's going on? Archangel Michael is here. Look, the devil. I can't make this up, man. Listen, okay? I don't come to play no games here. I take my motherfucking platform seriously. It is a job at the end of the day. So when I show up to the job and I execute and do what the fuck I need to do, I expect to get paid out here at the end of the day. Ain't nobody doing no shit for free, really, Divine Collective. Let the truth be told here. Whenever you get free shit, it's always some fuckery that comes with it. So we got the devil energy. The reason why Archangel Michael is here protecting your energy is because you got a lot of devils around you here. Okay, what am I using to avoid my feelings here? You got a bunch of people here from the past that don't know how to let shit go, don't know how to move on with their life. They're stuck. And they're going to continue to be stuck. You're not digging nobody out of shit. It's like, I wasn't the one to put you in that hole. You manifested this type of energy trying to fucking betray me. Or you manifested this energy or self-sabotage this energy because you are who you are. You can't pretend to be something that you're not anymore. You're being exposed for exactly who the fuck you are. What's going on with the devil? 6 of Swords here. 6 of Cups here. Exactly. Yeah, they in their head, big baby. These dark practitioners, yeah, they scared now, big. Okay, they scared now, beloved. All right, the Ace of Cups is here. The Nine of Swords with the High Priest is here. These High Priestesses that act in their shadow, they're now nervous here. They're afraid you're going to take the spotlight. They're afraid that you're going to outdo them. Bitch, you already outdoing them, okay? You outdoing them even when you in your motherfucking shadow out here, okay? So don't worry about that. But this is what Archangel Michael is protecting you from, where you're not stuck and stagnated here. The devil has been defeated to eat its own. Ashe, amen. Okay? Amen. These motherfuckers are nervous out here. They scared, okay? Yeah. They look at them running in to see what you got going on. To see what they can try to steal from you. See what they can try to manipulate. Because they the Seven of Swords here. That is their destiny. That's what they've been called to do. To try to be a stumbling block on your path here. But to God be the glory. At the end of the day, you are more than an overcomer here. And it's proof in the pudding here. So you're being protected from this deception, manipulation here. Whatever this urge that these people think that they got this urge to do within this community, it's a no-go. What stability am I using to avoid moving forward here? Yeah. Hierophant in reverse here. What belief did I inherit without question here? How does belonging shape what I feel? I feel like whoever you are, you don't give a fuck. You don't belong with these people. You've been called to stand up and stand out. All right. When I'm using my shadow deck, for me as a reader, when it's in reverse, it's letting me know that whoever I'm connecting to, you're of the light here. That's just like when I use my other deck. But whoever you are, you're someone here that did not allow whatever you inherited as a belief system to keep you stuck. You broke free from that. Hierophant in reverse here. The Three of Cups here. How does belonging shape what I feel? It's in reverse here. Whoever you are, it's like you're not in this energy here. How does belong? You don't give a fuck if you don't belong. Okay, at the end of the day, you're not trying to be a part of no group, no clique or none of that shit at the end of the day. And this is what you're being protected from. You got a lot of people that's rushing in now that want to be a part of what you got going on here because they see whatever the fuck they're doing. That shit is outdated. Nobody gives a fuck about that shit. It's too much real shit going on in life. People need real fucking direction on how to get through this life, this journey, whatever you want to call it here. Yeah, these people are in the Five of Pentacles here. They wanted you in the Five of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Whoever you are, you're not in the Five of Pentacles here. Okay, you're not a lazy energy here. When one door closes, you know how to open up another door at the end of the day. When you're guided to walk away from something, God always got a ram in a bush for you, whoever you are. Whoever these energies are, they're now in the Five of Cups energy here. What am I ready to learn about when it comes to stability? These energies were not ready to learn about stabilizing their path here. They were not in the energy of learning how to, all right, not fixate themselves on the losses, but focus on the wins here. So now these energies are truly being blocked permanently. And for some of y'all, this could have been a masculine energy. They're now in the Five of Swords here because they juggled a fucking good thing out here because they wanted to be in their ego. You understand me? They thought they were bigger than the motherfucking program. They thought that they were coming in to humble you in some type of way. And it's crazy how the tables turn. You end up humbling their ass and you wasn't even trying to. You was trying to be nice out here. The Three of Swords here. Somebody's now heartbroken. The King of Swords, the King of Pentacles, a bunch of fucking losers out here at the end of the day is now feeling some type of way because you got a real man in your life, Archangel Michael here, and he's showing these motherfuckers how it's supposed to be done. When you got a good thing, you cherish it and you take care of it and you motherfucking protect it, not try to tear it down or manipulate it or whatever the fuck you call yourself trying to do here. So Archangel Michael showing up to show these motherfuckers how it's supposed to be done. Out here is what I'm getting. Come through, Spirit. What's going on? Okay, we got happy family out here. Yeah, they watching and spying and lurking. Look at they punk ass looking. What they looking at? What they looking self here? I love Archangel Michael too, beloved. Tell me about this. Yeah, what's this? Yeah, the lovers here. Man, watch out. What's going on here? Somebody spying, trying to see something here. What am I afraid to lose by choosing here? Somebody's afraid of losing because they're not choosing. That is a decision. What do I deny myself because it feels selfish here? Yeah, the moon. What feels uncertain but asks for trust here? Yeah, judgment. What truth is asking me to respond? So somebody's definitely responding. You could be, whoever you are, you could be in your masculine energy right now. Like if you're watching a reading and it's always seemed like it's the other way around, it's because you could be in your masculine energy here. And you could have somebody that's in their feminine energy. Okay? So the tables or the roles could have changed here. Yeah, somebody here is definitely under some type of judgment here. They're hiding, or this is like a lover situation or something like that here. Yeah, the Six of Pentacles. What does imbalance exist in giving or receiving? So I don't know if somebody was trying to breadcrumb you or trying to manipulate something when it comes to your happiness, but I do see a tower. I do see a tower here. Exactly. But the energy that I'm feeling is a masculine energy here. And you, if you're watching tarot, because the cards, they're going to come out, okay? So if you see the Empress and it's they talking shit about the Empress and you know that ain't you, yeah, it's the other way around, okay? Page of Cups energy here. Yeah. What is this Page of Cups? What becomes just being formed? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Whoever you are, you could be in this Queen of Cups energy in the upright. What emotions am I holding that aren't mine? You're not holding on to anybody's fucking emotions here. You're releasing that shit. Period. Yeah. What am I dedicating myself to repeatedly here? So somebody wanted you to stay on some type of cycle here. Yeah, but your strength is strong. Whoever you are, somebody was trying to hold you back. Four of Pentacles, hold on to your energy. What am I distancing myself from mentally here? Yeah, somebody here don't want to accept the fact that something is over with you. A cycle is closed out. Whatever little happy family they had with you, that shit is done. Yeah, you recover from this betrayal because you're operating in your light. You're not in your shadow. Yeah, what's this contract here? What is this contract? Somebody wanted to keep you in a contract here? Yeah, the title card here. They were trying to get suggestions here. Yeah, but they in the Nine of Wands here. Somebody's guarding out of fear. So somebody could be very guarded because they're afraid about a contract. Maybe, yeah, with, I don't know, Nine of Pentacles energy. What does independence cost me? Somebody no longer want you to be independent. What's going on? Yeah, the Two of Swords here. What truth am I avoiding by refusing to decide? The Sun. Something has already been revealed. What feels honest about my joy? So somebody here could be realizing that your joy is not attached to them. Like somebody could have been trying to make it seem like the only reason why you're happy is because they're in your life or they're dealing with you or they're connected to you in some type of way for somebody here. Yeah. What hope am I afraid to trust here? It's like somebody's in their shadow here and they wanted you to be in your shadow. Yeah, the Eight of Wands, something about communication or moving faster than I can process. So something is moving faster than what you can process here. Yeah, the Three of Wands when it comes to some type of expansion or what am I waiting to see before I act type energy here. Yeah, the Chariot. Yeah, the Ten of Pentacles here. Yeah, the Four of Swords with the Five of Wands. It's like somebody here is having inner conflict or competing for your own energy. Somebody could be trying to compete with you when it comes to your own energy here. Like what? What's this anxiety? So somebody's having a lot of anxiety here regarding what? Yeah, taking some type of action. What am I using movement to avoid? So somebody could be trying to, okay, use movement to keep something going, like keep taking action at something. I'm hearing insanity because they want a different result or something like that here. But they're dealing with anxiety here, trying to push something forward or keep something going. Yeah, that's the truth here. What truth am I becoming aware of? It's like somebody's becoming of some type of truth about their anxiety. Yeah, the hangman. What am I calling patient to avoid action? With the Knight of Cups, what am I projecting onto this pursuit here? So somebody is, that's what I'm saying. Somebody keep trying to project onto you. But they're the one that's dealing with anxiety while you're free out here. What's going on here? Archangel Uriel is here. Wow, I didn't even know Uriel was here. So you got 3 angels out here. That's helping you battle if you were dealing with anxiety. It's helping you, deal with that. You're no longer in no type of regret or 7 of Cups in reverse. You're not in any type of illusion here. It's like your intuition is correct. The downloads you're receiving is correct. Somebody wanted you to be confused, or somebody wanted you to not be in this Queen of Pentacles energy here. They wanted to end that for you with the world. What feels comfortable within me now? So somebody wanted you to stay in your comfort zone. But with the 4 of Swords here, you're coming out of your comfort zone with the 10 of Pentacles energy here. What struggle am I living inside of? You're not living in any type of struggle, whoever you are. Yeah, you have people collaborating that try to have you in your head here. It's a no. What's this 3rd chakra here? Archangel Chamuel. Yeah, this King of Cups in reverse here. Something is not working. They can't manipulate. Something about an investment. This competition is over. They're not going to get their wish fulfillment. Trying to keep you in your shadow here. Because you could be someone that taps into your shadow and your light. You know how to tap in and tap out. Yeah, the Page of Wands here. Somebody wanted you to stay, okay, on this path here. Yeah, 8 of Cups in reverse. You walked away. Yeah, the 6 of Wands here. And somebody's now heavily burdened here. Yeah, what truth do I need to state clearly? You're stating some type of truth here. And somebody could feel foolish because something backfired and the wheel is turning. They were trying to tear down your confidence, but it's not working. Somebody could be very jealous here, or somebody could have ghosted you for somebody else. I don't know. Yeah, but yeah, you're not working with this energy because something is not balanced. Somebody's not healed. This has been going on for a very long time. Something is not moving forward here. 10 of Cups is in reverse here. 2 of Wands in reverse here. Justice is in reverse here. 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, something is not moving forward here at all. Emperor in reverse with the 8 of Swords in reverse. Yeah, something is done. When it comes to creativity here, somebody was trying to do some weird shit, but it's not working. It's not going to work here. Wow. So you guys could have been getting a lot of signs and synchronicities here, man. A lot of signs and a lot of synchronicities here. Tell me more about this energy. I appreciate you guys for being here. Thank you for tapping the screen, sharing the live here. Hopefully something is being said to give you some type of clarity and truth when it comes to whatever you came up here to get this message about, okay? If you have not grabbed your daily heart meets, make sure you grab your daily heart meets here, okay? I appreciate the ones that have been supporting the channel. Tapping that screen, sharing the live here. We got 586 people in the building. If you have not tapped the screen to share the live, can you tap the screen and share the live here? All right. So tell me more about this energy here. We got what lies beneath, and then we got broken mirrors. Okay, collaborated deck here. So let's see what comes out. Tell me more about why Archangel Michael was in the building. So you're being protected from the low vibrational stuff. Yeah. For some of y'all, this could be a runner, chaser, divine timing, 1111 energy. This could be a relationship here. Twin flame energy here. They desire you, self pleasure, sexual thoughts, inner feelings here. Okay, somebody may want to date you. But then it could be a lot of drama with it though. Total drama. Yeah, somebody's putting on a show. Yeah, whoever you are, you're emotionally intelligent here. So you're more intelligent from whoever this person is here, this twin. Yeah, egg on their face here. Somebody could have wanted you to be a part of some type of toxic love dynamic here. And it's like whoever you are, you're operating out of a healed aspect. So any new relationships you're going into, you're looking for healed motherfuckers out here. You're not looking for broken motherfuckers out here, or they healed to a certain extent. You get what I'm saying? Where you can move forward with them, but not where they're trying to pull you down or project energy onto you or make you feel some type of way or wanting to call you crazy. You like, nah, fuck that. I'm not settling for that, or I don't have to engage in that type of energy. I can make a judgment call. I can say no. I'm not being forced to do shit. Don't you hate when people try to project that energy? Well, I don't want to force you. Well, bitch, if I was being forced, I wouldn't be doing it. You know what I'm saying? It's like somebody want to underestimate you or make you feel like you're not enough or make you feel some type of way, but the whole time that's how they feel. And I just feel like you're now moving forward here, collective, where you don't have time to babysit motherfuckers' egos out here. It's like, bitch, if you feel intimidated by me, then move the fuck around. It's that type of energy. We're not here to groom and make somebody feel comfortable and all this kind of shit. We're out of that energy now. The energy is shifting. We got a whole new moon coming through. We just completed the full moon. Now we got this new one coming in, and we ain't got time for the old shit at the end of the day here. Whoever you are emotionally intelligent here. You know what it's like when you being projected on, or you feeling some type of way. You know what the fuck it is out here. Yeah, somebody's just very envious of you. That's all that matters here, okay? It's really, they're envious, they're hateful, they're spiteful, they're jealous. They do little things to try to push your buttons to get under your skin so you can react a certain type of way. But when you start starving these narcissists out here, you'll really start to see their true colors. Some of y'all could be in this energy where you're starving the narcissist here. Tell me about this happy family. What's going on? Yeah, reconciliation. Somebody want to reconcile with you. Harmony, resolving issues, getting back together. Yeah, cold shoulder. Somebody don't want you to give them the cold shoulder. So they probably try to rush in. They don't want to break up. They don't want to distance. They don't want to separate. Yeah, but there's no intimacy here. Like, you don't have passion. Okay, there's no union coming together here. Yeah, no contact. Blocked, silent treatment, cut off all communication here. Yeah, because this person already betrayed you. Deceit, backstab, traitor, not to be trusted here. Yeah, you're being guided to be cautious with this energy. For some of y'all, this could be somebody you have a family with here, or this is somebody that wants to create a 10 of Pentacles with you or a 10 of Cups with you. Okay? Tell me about this contract here. Yeah, something about getting a room, hotel, motel, suite, business, and pleasure. Yeah, you already know the tea here. Somebody want to sleep with you. Okay. Okay, I wanted to say something else, but sleep with you came out. Yeah, they want to sleep with you. They want to give you the banana or something. Banana. Somebody's fed up, cutting ties, walking away, but it was in reverse here. Somebody want to give you that banana. They want to, give you the wand, or they want to, you know what I'm saying, keep spiritually attacking you. Karma, divine intervention, facing their demons. Somebody said the limp banana. Somebody here want to spiritually attack you because of your contracts here. Yeah, avoidance here. In hiding, feeling guilty, no communication. Yeah, we got self love. So you're in this self love energy, loving you, taking back control, finally being happy here. And somebody wanted to destroy that for you. You understand? Shattered, broken. They know they fucked up. Okay. Somebody's dealing with anxiety because either they're broken, what they say, hurt people, or something like that here. But also healed people also heal other people. Okay. It's either you gonna bring me down to you, or I'm gonna bring you up to where I'm at. I feel like a lot of people are trying to get on your stage here, collective, but they don't want to do the work, or they don't want to raise their vibration, so they got to get off the stage here. It's like one shot and you're out. It's like moving forward here. If you were in this energy, wow, 11:44 on the clock. If you were in this energy where you were giving people multiple chances to fuck you over, or playing your face or playing your energy, I feel like you're no longer in that energy. You're saying what you mean, and you meaning what the fuck you say. At the end of the day, whoever don't like it, they ain't gotta like it, okay? Their opinion is their fucking opinion. It's not gonna change your life at the end of the day here, all right? That's like, even if you go online and you like, well, let me check out the reviews for this place to go eat. Well, you're going to have some reviews that may say, oh, that place is nasty. Don't go. It's disgusting. They didn't have no seasoning in their food. And then you're going to have other people say, man, I went. It was fine. Okay. It was good. Okay. They seasoned it real good. So at the end of the day, we're now going into this energy where we are making our own decisions here. We're not just listening to other people. You get what I'm saying? Because a lot of people will make it seem like, oh, that's not what it is. But you got to go check for yourself. It's that type of energy, so you can make an executive decision. So if you try the food out and it don't taste good to you, then so be it. But that don't mean that it's not going to taste good to everybody. That's just like me making handmade goat milk soap. Well, everybody's not going to purchase any of my soap, but there is going to be motherfuckers that return, you get what I'm saying, to purchase my soap at the end of the day. It's like you got to focus on whatever floats your boat, okay? Not what floats everybody else's boat. You get what I'm saying? It's whatever floats your boat. That's where we at right now. So what is this anxiety here? Somebody's having a lot of anxiety. Yeah, because of the red flags. You paying attention to them shits. You like, that's too many red flags I done seen within a couple of days, a week, or however long this been for you. You like, nah, I see what's going on here. I see, yeah, your slick ass mouth. Yeah, you trying to talk shit and be sarcastic and act like it's a joke. Yeah, I'm picking up what the fuck you putting down, big baby. Okay, this passive aggressive energy. Yeah, I know exactly what that looked like. Been there, done that shit, or something like that here. Yeah, we got signs, cheating, and deception here. Yeah, somebody could have got caught doing something here. Somebody's all in their feelings now. Yeah, somebody now want to fight for this love here, because whoever you are, you in the spotlight now, big baby. Somebody here tried to cause chaos and they could have lost their job, or everything is crumbling for this energy because their behavior is outdated. They got anxiety. Tell me more. I thank you for tapping the screen, sharing the live here. All right. I hope these messages are resonating with you. They're going to resonate when you tap that screen and share this live here for sure. Okay. What's going on here? We got Archangel Uriel. Yeah, somebody's very childish here. You're getting the downloads here, okay? You're not going crazy. You're not misunderstanding it or viewing it the wrong way or overthinking anything. It is what it is here, okay? Childish, immature, argumentative, playing the victim. You got somebody in your energy that's playing the victim, collective. It's like they want to keep a promise, but they're childish. They feel like it's unfinished business with you. This is somebody that's infatuated with you. Obsessed. There we go. Obsessed with you. They're snooping. They hate nothing about you. But they do know one thing. You're not going to be involved in this toxic love affair or toxic love or this drama or these addictions or this love-hate relationship. Yeah, they thinking about you. Is something being revealed here? Yeah, that the game is fucking over. The games are over. It's over now. You got the downloads. You're not tripping. You're not like everybody else. Be mindful of motherfucking people saying, oh, you're just like everybody else. No, bitch, I'm just like who the fuck I am. At the end of the day, why the fuck do you feel like you need to compete or compare or try to put me in a category or something like that? Nah, this is the message here. Somebody wanted you to keep a secret that they broke, they're fired, they're living beyond their means here. Yeah, they know they fucked up out here. And they could be depressed. Yeah, they were very determined to do what? To be stubborn with you? Yeah, somebody made a bad choice out here because they're toxic. What's going on? Third chakra, Archangel Chimiel is here. You got all your angels on deck. Yeah, somebody was hiding their feelings here. Deep emotions, secretly in love, cold and detached. We got sick and tired, insecure. Somebody got caught doing something. They were expecting this new beginning with you. They could have been planning with their fake friends here. Somebody could have been stalking, calling, hanging up unknown numbers here. Some type of bugaboo energy here. Some of y'all got a bugaboo on your hands. It's all of this stuff. Have y'all phone been acting crazy too? I think we still in a retrograde. I don't know which one it is, but it's definitely affecting the technology, bro. It's like phones is just doing their own thing or something like that here. What is this bugaboo energy here? Yeah, they're envious. Okay. Hey, you're hater, spiteful, and jealous. Yep. Somebody may want to set the record straight, or you're setting the record straight that somebody is just a distraction here for you. Okay. You don't want to hear it, or they don't want to hear it, that these mind games are not working and that they've been kicked to the curb. Somebody don't want to be kicked to the curb here, collective. Somebody that already has egg on their face here, they don't want to be kicked to the curb here. Okay. Yeah. I don't know. For some of y'all, somebody could have been, I don't know, unsure about a pregnancy. There's some type of investigation here, keeping secrets here. Yeah, burning evidence here. I don't know. Somebody got somebody pregnant and they were trying to keep it a secret. Yeah, something about regrets, reminiscing, missing you. Yeah, burning evidence. Yeah, love story once upon a time. And I feel like something is very complicated, or somebody was unsure or about a choice or a decision. Yeah, because they're promiscuous here. It's something about trust issues, one-sided, detached, and fighting. Somebody could be doing a lot of drugs, popping a lot of pills. Okay, so what is this drug out here that got, is it Fignol that got people when they take it, they like, they're like leaning or something like that. They're stuck. Okay. I don't know what that is here, but somebody could be on some type, I heard lean, whatever that is. Somebody could be on some type of heavy drug or something like that here. Is it something about psychedelics could be very significant here? Somebody's very envious here. Yeah, because you're making it rain, manifesting abundance, legal matters in your favor, unexpected money coming in, promotions, entrepreneurship here. It's something about opposite attracts, lessons, not your usual type. We got difficult mushrooms. Okay. We got difficult spiritual beliefs here. And yeah, this is the message. I feel like you guys are now in this energy where you're divorcing people, breaking up, breaking contracts here, especially from some type of ex that was unfaithful or wanted you in a love triangle, or exes in question here about their sexuality. Somebody is definitely unemployed out here, broke, fired, living beyond their means here. Okay, something is about to pop off here. Yeah, hold on. Y'all not tapping the screen enough. They saying that we're not here when we are here. So let me do this puzzle here, okay? If you can share the live, tap the screen here. If this is resonating with you, can I get some roses in my chat here? Or you can drop your favorite emoji in the chat here, okay? If you can, okay? If you have not grabbed your daily heart meets, make sure y'all grabbing your daily heart meets here, collective. All right? So somebody's definitely popping pills, bro. Yeah, they want to Netflix and chill, or yeah, they want to sneak around, or somebody's coming in with a fake apology here. You may have to call the police on this energy. Yeah, divine feminine, you got a stalker on your hands here. Yeah, they know they fucked up. Yeah, they falling into pieces about you. Somebody don't want to lose you here, is what I'm getting. I feel like some of y'all about to give somebody a run for their money. Yeah, check yourself. Yeah, situation's about to explode. Shit about to pop off all up in flames here. I feel like y'all realize that y'all got the ball in y'all court here, bro. What is that? Act like a man. No, act like a lady, think like a man. Is that type of energy? Some of y'all could be in that energy where you're acting like a lady. You're very elegant, okay, but you think like a man or something like that here. That may intimidate a lot of these men out here that's trying to come towards you here because you act like a lady. You are that divine feminine, but you think like a man. At the end of the day, you're very logical here. You know how to detach when you need to detach. You understand? You know how to pull back your energy when you need to pull back your energy. You get what I'm saying here? So somebody could be feeling some type of way because you act like a lady, but you think like a man. They wanted you to be stuck out here, okay? We got guidance here, faith, healing, intuition, and dream. Thank you, loves. I appreciate it. Tap that screen, share that live here, big baby. Yeah. Somebody want to resolve a conflict with you. Yeah, something about a soul contract, tantric sex here. Bossy, selfish, and flexible. All right, stubborn energy. Somebody's depressed because you're now running away from their ass. Somebody got played, or this player got played, or this player tried to play you, or you played the fool a fool, or something like that. It's something about cheating energy here. Somebody feels very guilty. They're tired of the drama, or you could be tired of the drama. You know, push and pull energy, power struggle, imbalance, stubbornness, a private relationship. Somebody made a bad choice here. And now you're divorcing them. Okay. You don't want to be their work wife or their work husband or whatever this is here, the spiritual husband, spiritual wife. You don't want to be that. This, for some of y'all, this is an ex that's unemployed here. They may be watching you if you're on social media to get guidance from you in some type of weird way. It's something about a sex shop and toxic people out here. We got sexual protection. So somebody could be projecting sexual energy towards you. Somebody wants your panties to be wet out here for them or something like that. Or somebody want to trigger some type of trauma bond within you here. We got bankrupt, broken marriage, and we got wild love affair. Somebody's angry because they're trash. They were trying to live a double life, and now they're really, really, truly hitting rock bottom. Karma, jail, legal issues, life falling apart here. Somebody's life is really falling apart. They're trash. We got watching shit go down, enjoying the gossip here, collective. Y'all looking at these toxic motherfuckers like, man, I already know your day is coming. Fret not because of evildoers, because they will soon be cut down. It's like you're watching these toxic energies be cut down right in front of your eyes here, okay? The ones that were very determined, that was warned not to come to you that way or act that way towards you or exhibit whatever behavior they were exhibiting here. Somebody here thought they were sneaky, mysterious, or they were trying to hide information from you. Yeah, something about controversy, drama, scandal. Okay, the truth is now coming out here. We got fulfilling a fantasy here, okay? I feel like whoever you are here, you had a hater that wanted to fulfill a fantasy with you, somebody that was a copycat, somebody that wished that they can surprise visit you or reach out in person or pop up on you, okay? So let's see what else is going on here. What the hell? I feel like the angels are definitely protecting y'all, collective. Y'all got a lot of energy out here. You got people dealing with anxiety because you're now picking up on the red flags here. You're paying attention here. You're no longer being naive. Does that make sense here? You know, you're no longer like, oh, don't worry about it. Oh, it's okay. Nah. You're no longer in that energy here. Tell me what's going on live here, on air. What's going on with this energy here, Divine Spirit? Tell me about this energy here. Yeah, look, somebody trying to harvest your energy. But they in purgatory. You got their ass in jail here, collective. But We talking about a fallen angel out here, big baby. You like, get that shit out of here. Somebody's in a vortex here. You don't put somebody in a vortex. That's what I heard, a vortex here. It's like you put their ass in purgatory here. You're not about to let their ass out. You about to let their ass suffer. Yeah. Your ancestors applying pressure out here. We got spiritual path here, okay? Whoever you are, you on your path here, beloved. Y'all don't put somebody in purgatory, this fallen angel out here. They wanted to harvest your energy, but your ancestors applying pressure because you're on your spiritual path and they were sending a lot of dark magic towards you. Get that shit out of here. Yeah, this mortal being here, they're now being divinely stopped, okay? Divinely stopped in their tracks here because whoever you are, you're enjoying your spiritual abundance here. You got some type of Jezebel spirit here is what I'm getting for some of y'all. Somebody could have been trying to astro travel towards you here. Tell me what's going on here. You're getting some type of clarification with life situations. Maybe when somebody's trying to harvest your energy or knowing when somebody's trying to harvest your energy here. Yeah, look at this. A healthy mystery. You do not need to share every thought. Maintaining a private inner garden nurtures individually and allures here. So somebody wanted you to definitely share your gifts or your secrets with them, or this is somebody that wanted you to feel like, oh, you're it's okay, you can talk to me about anything. Nah. Yeah, okay, it sounds like that going on. A healthy mystery. Whoever you are a healthy mystery. Okay, a lot of people want to get close to you so that they can know what you got going on. Why? So that they can use it against you. They can manipulate it. You get what I'm saying? But it's like, you're a healthy mystery. Does that make sense here? It's like you're not mysterious because you're out here lying, cheating, stealing, manipulating, trying to get away with shit. You move very strategically because you already know you got a lot of haters around you and they always want to know your moves so that they can try to cock block it. You get what I'm saying? So whoever you are, somebody could not harvest your energy because you are a healthy mystery. You understand? Tell me about this purgatory here. Yeah, look at this. Everlasting bond here. A commitment chosen anew each day. True love is a verb, but built on a foundation of conscious choice. You're making a conscious choice. You're not unconscious. You're not naive. You're not in an illusion. You're making a conscious choice to leave somebody in purgatory here. Period. Yeah, because this is somebody that was trying to keep score with you. Score keeping. An energy vampire. Love became a ledger, every kindness a loan, every wound a debt. The interest is compound resentment. Somebody truly resents you here. Because you have an everlasting bond with the Most High here. Can't nobody come in between your relationship with God, whoever you are. You got a lot of devils that's trying to get in between the relationship you have with the Most High here. So they want to keep score with you. This is what's really going on. Somebody you had to put in purgatory because you're making a conscious choice to do this here. You know why you're doing this here. Somebody want to make it seem like what you're doing is wrong, or this decision that you're deciding to make, you don't need to make that decision. Because that's not what's happening. You understand? It's wrong. Yeah, it is what's happening. Yeah, the container. Somebody wanted to keep you in a jar here. Tell me about this fallen angel energy. Yeah, the bottom. I can't make this up. A lot of us are dealing with fallen angels out here. And you know it when you see it. This is it. The feared place. It is solid. It is knownable. From here, the only way is to examine the walls or start digging. Somebody's hitting rock bottom. These fallen angels here, they wanted to try to siphon our energy, harvest our energy here. And like I said in the beginning when we was talking, you're starving these energies now. And now that you're starving these energies, they're spiraling. Wow. Yeah, the perfect, imperfect. The handmade gift, the startups, what? Scrappies from first product. The honest conversation that fumbles, these flaws often hold the most heart and authentically here. All right, so I don't know, the perfect imperfect here. It's something about being on the potter's wheel. It's something about throwing away the scraps. Some of you guys could do pottery here. Maybe you make flower pots. It's something about an honest conversation that fumbles. It's something about somebody's flaws here. Okay. Give me one more on that. Fallen angel, rock bottom, the perfect imperfect. Yeah, we got the formal guidance here. Do not underestimate the value of structuring learning. Official mentorship programs or therapy, sometimes the best path as a well trodden one here. So I feel like, yeah, it's something about your guidance here. You have some type of formal guidance here, and somebody could have underestimated you, some type of fallen angel out here. Yeah, poison. The toxicity you ignore is the dose you're becoming to swallow daily. Somebody wanted you to ignore the toxicity here, the poison. They were trying to poison your energy in some type of way, or murk up or contaminate your energy in some type of way here, collective. But this is somebody that's already at the bottom. Tell me about why the ancestors are here. They applying pressure right now. What's going on? Yeah, because of the lies with the energy vampires. I cannot make this up. Okay? Your ancestors are now applying pressure here because you got some lies and we got energy vampires out here. The foundation is a fiction. The stability is an act. It will collapse under its own weight here. So somebody here was trying to put out some type of energy that they're very stable, or they got connections, or something was an act. The lie. And this is what your ancestors are applying pressure because somebody could have been lying. An energy vampire. They don't take your time. They siphon your light. You leave every interaction feeling dimmer. Somebody was really trying to dim your fucking light, bro. But they were doing it like they were trying to help put you out there. You already out there. You're already successful. Your success is going to be totally different from somebody else's success here. Somebody wanted to dim your light, siphon your energy. You could have been feeling like tinglings in your sacral. Yeah, you got clarity. Somebody wanted you to be their muse here. A person, a place, a passion that ignites your creativity. Honor your muse. They are channeled for divine inspiration here. So whoever this liar is, this energy vampire, or it could be multiple of them, they find you to be some type of muse here. Okay? And this is why your ancestors are applying pressure to their ass. You inspire a lot of people, collective. Yeah, the celebration of small. It's like you're somebody here that celebrate the small things. That's like, let's just say you want to be a business owner. And you like, I need to get me this. I need to do that. And instead of just keeping it as just an idea, you take baby steps. Remember, we're stepping into new uncharted waters here. So we got to take baby steps. We're not rushing into shit. We did all of that in the past, but we will always be quick to rush into shit. Oh, it look good. It's fun. It's nice. It feels good. Sometimes it's too good to be true. Okay. At the end of the day, you're no longer rushing into any type of things here, whether it's with a business deal, a relationship, a new job, a new home, a new contract, a new business. You're not rushing into shit here. So you get this business idea and you like, you know what? Let me start off. Let me get a website. So instead of you just keeping it as an idea, you decide to get you a website. That's a baby step. After you get the website, you start figure out what you want to put on the website. That's another baby step. Once you figure out what you're going to put on there, you got to figure out prices. You figure that out. Baby steps. To you, that's success. You're making progress because at first it started off as a thought, but now you're putting in the work. You're putting in the action. Does that make sense here? Okay. Somebody wants to compare your success to their success here. Your success is going to look totally different from the world's success here. The beautiful constraint here. A tight deadline, a long distance relationship, a limited budget. Constraints often breed the most emotive, solution and deepest connection. So it's something about a beautiful constraint here. Yeah, somebody could be numb. You didn't stop feeling, you built a dam. Now the reserve is full of still dark water and the pressure is cracking the wall. Somebody is now cracking here because your ancestors are applying some type of pressure here. Somebody is having a ego death here because they wanted to put you in a container. They wanted to deplete you while you're on your spiritual path here. Yeah, the healthy competition. You're no longer focusing in unhealthy competition. You're now focusing on healthy competition here. Yeah, the energy exchange. You want to exchange energy with the right people here. Yeah, not with people that's in stagnated waters, that's stagnated about their own life. They don't know where they're going, if they're coming or going. They don't know what they want to do in life. You're not intertwining with that type of energy. Why? Because it's going to turn into a quicksand. Something that's not built on a firm foundation is going to fall. You have built on a firm foundation, regardless of how small you are. If you're not getting the recognition that people feel you need to be receiving, you're getting the recognition that you deserve here. Yeah, betrayal with projection. Dark magic. Yeah, no solution. Somebody doesn't have a solution now because I feel like you're ghosting a situation here. You're not around for it. You say what you mean and you mean what you say, and you're not about to be tolerating people with this dark energy trying to keep sending you magic to keep you in your head or make you feel some type of way. Yeah. The battlefield was years ago. You lost. Now you're just living in the minefield of your own memory. Somebody is living in a memory of you. Somebody's trying to recreate some type of memory here. Wow. So somebody could have tried to come in with a playful heart, like they're so playful, they're this or that, try to mirror your energy for some of y'all. But this is somebody here, they could have been in the military with this army guy here. Shit is blowing up in back of them. This person here was in the battlefield years ago. They lost. Now this is just a memory living in their head here. Okay, this battlefield, it's like somebody feels like they're in battle with you or they're in competition with you or it's some type of war or rivalry going on with you, so they feel like they got to send magic towards you. The whole time you innocent, you got a playful heart out here. Yeah, the clear-eyed realm here. Yeah, somebody's garbage and you know it. Tell me about this mortal being here. Yeah, the makeshift map. When the grand plan fail, create a makeshift or makeshift one. Action even imperfect generates its own dues and momentum. So somebody here, grand plan has now failed because you're in the center stage or you're on the center stage here. Yeah, somebody wanted you to be a scapegoat. They needed a shape to hold their shame. You were convincingly shaped. So somebody was trying to shape you and mold you to what they wanted you to be out here. Like, get that shit out of here. Yeah. Something about your wisdom here, collective. Years of experience in a craft or a relationship give you a gut feeling that data cannot capture. Honor this physical accumulated knowing. Whoever you are, you may resonate here. You have the gift of wisdom, the ability to apply knowledge and insight in a very practical way here. Somebody maybe didn't know that about you, or they doubted that about you. Yeah, they wanted you to be on the hamster wheel. Some type of rat energy. Yeah, something about a scar. Somebody could have been trying to, wow. So you could be in the process of healing, and somebody could have been trying to pull the scab off something that you're healing, a wound here. With this scar energy, you could have had a scar in your energy. You know, Scar was jealous of Simba. Yeah, somebody's having flashbacks. Yeah, something about a community circle. This is a community of people that's in this energy, mortal beings out here. Wow. But we got divine intervention. God is now stepping in here. They're being stopped. Yeah, because you flying solo. The solo flight. It's like if somebody wanted to get on the bandwagon, or you felt like you thought you needed help or something like that, you're realizing that flying solo is the best policy out here, because you just really have people that's trying to slow you down in some type of way. And it's like they think that you don't know what they're doing. That's the crazy thing about it. True innovation often requires flying solo for a time. Trust your own navigation above the conscious consensus here. So divine intervention here. Stop. You're being guided here. You're flying solo, babe. There's not a two-seater. You understand? This is not a two-seater here. Yeah. The sacrifice. Love and ambition sometimes require giving up something good for something better. Ensure the sacrifice is a choice, not a mundane. So I don't know if somebody was trying to sacrifice you here, collective. Yeah, the dividends here. Your exhaustion is someone else's asset. Yeah, you being exhausted is bringing in money for somebody else. Your burnout pays a dividend on a ledger you'll never see. So somebody wanted you to be in this energy. Wow, they wanted to sacrifice you, or they wanted you to sacrifice this solo energy here. Yeah, somebody was trying to play their cards here. Wow. Somebody's exhausted here. Your exhaustion is someone else's assets here. Wow. Somebody could have even built an altar with false idols here. You built the altar, you carved the god, you defined the failure. The worship is a circle with no exit. So somebody didn't want you to be able to get out of something here. And this is why the divine intervention had to step in. Wow. So somebody wanted, wow, this is why you got to be so, like, you got to be tapped in, bro. It's like somebody was trying to come in, and slowly but surely they were trying to turn you away from God Like if you're someone that gives gratitude a lot, or you give reverence to the Most High, you thank God for everything that you have, because without him you would have nothing out here. It's like somebody wanted to come in and be that position. They wanted to take that position of God in your life here. They wanted you to praise them and give them the glory and give them. That's just like the devil. That's exactly why the devil got kicked out of heaven, because he saw that, you know what I'm saying, they were worshiping God and praising God, and he like, well, shit, I'm beautiful too. I'm handsome too. I look good too. I got, my body is full of beautiful crystals. Somebody wanted you to start worshiping them. God is a jealous God at the end of the day, and nobody will take his glory. He would take your ass out before you steal his glory. It's that type of energy here. So this is always going to be a spiritual warfare going on. The light versus the dark, the good versus evil. What's up must come down. What's down must go up. The laws of the universe here. So somebody here is definitely being blocked out because they wanted you to worship a false idol. Yeah, they could have been trying to sugarcoat shit. Make it seem one way, but really it's another way. Wow. Tell me about spiritual abundance here. Unreal. Yeah, we got clarity of intent. So I feel like whoever you are, you got clarity on your intentions. You got good ass intentions. Know what you seek in partnership. Clear intentions act as a magnet, attracting compatible energies here. And yeah, somebody was trying to mirror your energy. It's just sad, man. Sometimes I feel like being awakened is a blessing and a curse at the same damn time. Honestly. Because it's like when you do be knowing, it's just like, damn, not you too. You know what I'm saying? It's that type of energy. It's like, damn, not you too. Unreal. So somebody try to mirror your energy here. Yeah, the fully engaged here. Sometimes you must feel it to heal it or to fully celebrate it. Do not analyze the dance, be the dance. Surrender to the experience here. So it's like you're surrendering to this experience here, and what it's doing is bringing in a lot of spiritual wealth for you, spiritual abundance for you. That's like when you go through certain things in life, you're realizing that necessarily is not really for you, but it's for the next person. So you can tell the next person, well, hey, I experienced this, this, and this. You know what I'm saying? That was just my experience. I'm just putting it out there so you can try it or you don't have to try it. Is that type of energy here? Yeah. Strategic patience. You're being patient here and you're being very strategic when it comes to your spiritual abundance. Somebody want to rush the process here. You should be further along than what you are. Well, you're not God. I'm right where I need to be. It's like you don't want to take on too much. You get what I'm saying? Or put yourself out there and then it flops. So the pace that you are going is working for you, but you got somebody that's in your energy that's trying to push something. It's something like that going on here. Yeah, boiling frog. The crisis isn't the boiling point. It is the thousand adjustments you made to tolerate the increase in heat. It's like somebody is trying to turn up the heat for you, but it's not God doing it. Do you see where I'm going with this here? It's like somebody else want to turn up the heat when it comes to you, but it's not God doing it. It's the devil. He wants you to get in a haste and a rush. What did I say the other day? Snakes don't like movement. Anybody that's trying to come into your life then trying to rush you to do shit here, that is a demon. Yeah, garbage. Yeah, the calling. Yeah, you're leaving the trash behind. What you value as a gift was always someone else. Discard, empty the box. You're now emptying the box out here. And yeah, the calling. You're answering the call. Your work should set your soul on fire. Your work sets your soul on fire here. Listen for the whisper that makes your heart beat faster. So whatever you're doing here, it sets your soul on fire. And somebody feels some type of way, they're trying to change your path and put you on a path that you're going to be confused, or you're not sure about, or you're unclear about, or there's a lot of miscommunication. I don't know, whatever this is here, but you damn sure had a Jezebel spirit in your energy here. Yeah. Wow. We have the resourcefulness. So yeah, somebody wanted to control your resources here. When lacking funds, connections, or obvious paths, get creative. Constraints breed ingenuity. What you have is enough to begin. Whoever you are, you have enough. Somebody wanted to come in and control and make it seem like you didn't have enough, or you didn't know what you're doing. I can be a better you than you, or something like that here. Yeah, the wise. The business and romance due diligence is not sacrum. Observe actions over time, not just words and movement. Skepticism. So you're in this energy where you're observing actions over time, not just words in the moment here. So this Jezebel spirit could have tried to come in and speak sweet nothings to you, to try to get you in some type of energy where you're very vulnerable to them. You're being guided to discard this energy, or they were going to discard you. But you beat them to the punch here. They're being nosy all up in your business here. Yeah, because something is crumbling. Ashes is here. This is not ruined. This is the clear ground. Nothing false can grow here. Yeah, somebody was being false. Yeah, the rooted here. Somebody could have been trying to root something or root you. Yeah, the filter. Somebody mask fell off. Yep, and they want to mend something with you. Financial alchemy here, because you know how to balance out your finances. Yes, self-authorizing. Examine inherited beliefs about love and success. Heal the lineage by choosing a new story. You're in this energy now, Divine Collective, where you're choosing a new story here. Okay? You see what's lying beneath at this time here. You have clarity on life situations here, on things that's transpiring, who's trying to harvest your energy, take your spiritual abundance, have you out here serving false idols and all this kind of stuff here. You're definitely paying attention, and God is paying attention. That's why there's divine intervention going on, and something is now being stopped in its tracks here. It's not going to go any further. The ball is in your court. If you want to entertain it, you can entertain it. Okay? But you have been warned. All right? So moving along here. Be wrapping this up real soon. I appreciate all you guys for being here, tapping that screen, sharing that live here. All right? Make sure you grab your daily heart meets here, beloved. I hope something is being said to give you some type of clarity and truth so you can move forward here. There's no need to be stuck and stagnated, crying over spilt milk. You can't do nothing about that. You understand? It's forward movement, getting out of these being stuck and stagnated, getting out of this, getting off of this old timeline and getting onto a new timeline. Yeah, listen to your intuition. 111. All right. Somebody's in despair because you're now listening to your intuition. They wanted to come in and block that. Okay. Yeah, but you completed a cycle, 999, and somebody's in despair about that. Losing touch with your divine nature can cause you to be overwhelmed with heavy emotions. Though the outer world may seem to be the cause, these dense energies are often the echo of inner disconnection from your sacred self here. So if you were in despair about anything, you're now closing that out. Completion is a sacred process, a time to release the past with grace and embrace the possibilities of the future. The chapter you are closing has served its purpose on your journey here. Wow. Thank you, Divine Spirit. Thank you for that dolphin here, love. Thank you for the gifts, guys. I appreciate it a whole lot. I'm glad it's resonating with you guys here, okay? Yeah, somebody wanted to cause conflict for you, but you have a knowing. You were able to alchemize this energy. It's like somebody trying to come towards you with hate or deception, and it's like you flip the script and come in love or something. It's like love covers the multitude of all things out here, okay? It's like whoever you are, the divine gave you the gift of unconditional love here. It's a gift to have love is what I'm getting for some of y'all, because you're realizing a lot of people don't have love. They're real hateful. They're real mean at the end of the day here, and you're picking up what they're putting down, and you checking yourself so you don't wreck yourself out here. Whoever you are, you done came too far to turn back now is what I'm getting here. I'm also hearing that the divine got so much more for you at the end of the day. You just need to stay the course here. You can't go down the way that everybody wants you to go, because that's not your path. You're on the right path here. Very narrow, very structured, very strict is what I'm getting here. Wow. Somebody doesn't like that you run a strict program here. You understand me? Somebody doesn't like that you have a strict program that you run by. I mean, you got to do what you got to do. Yeah, you surrender something here. Yeah, something was only temporary. Tell me more, angels. What do we need to know here? Yeah, divine justice is here for you. Period. What was taken will be returned, and what was done in harm will be answered. Stand in integrity and let divine justice unfold. The universe sees all and balances all. So you got some type of divine justice here. Somebody could have been doubting love, or confirmation. Somebody's in doubt, or somebody's doubting your love or doubting you. Yeah, but you a whole miracle out here. What once felt unreachable is now entering your field of reality. If you wanted to go from 5K to 10K, it's now within your reach here. You understand? If you wanted a healthy relationship, it's now within your reach here, because you have done the work here. It's something about staying in your frequency of trust and expecting to witness the extraordinary made real. Whoever you are truly a miracle here. Yeah, you're on your journey. And you're now expanding here, leaving disappointments behind. You're now leaving disappointment behind here, love. Not every plan unfolds as expected, and sometimes the outcome brings disappointment. Resist the pull of negative emotions and instead reflect on the lessons that are being offered here. You're expanding. Yeah, past the conflict and the doubt. You are being entrusted with more, both energetically and physically here. Yeah, you're moving away from false light. People that operate in false light here, they're now in despair because you have the knowledge and you're taking action on it. Okay, I guess they need to be cautious here with this vanity trying to cause distractions for you, because whoever you are, you have healed and you are an alchemist here. You know how to transmute negative energy here. You have completed this cycle. Somebody's not understanding that something is done. You got free will. You don't have to stay stuck. You don't have to tolerate something. You are a sovereign being, fully capable of directing your life with intentions and clarity. The divine respect your power to choose, offering guidance but never interference here. God is not going to force you to do anything you don't want to do. So if you got somebody that's projecting on you like, oh, I don't want you to be forced, it's like, bitch, I'm not being forced. You want me to be forced. Let's be clear about your fucking intentions. Or that's like somebody trying to tell you, like, I know you tired. Bitch, did I say I was tired? The fuck? I get tired of that projection. Oh, you mad. What the fuck am I mad about? No, you want me to be mad. How about that? Get them mind games out of here. That shit ain't gonna work over here. It's like that type of energy. Exactly. Divine timing is now here. You are on the right path. You are right on time. What is truly meant for you will arrive when you are ready and receive it in fullness. Do not mistake stillness for stagnation. Just because things are not moving as quickly as you want them to move, just understand that you're not where you used to be. You may not be where you want to be, but you're not where you used to be at the end of the day. And that's what matters. This conflict, these obstacles, that shit don't matter. You're ascending above it now. Yeah, somebody's very greedy when it comes to manifestations here. Maybe your manifestations here. 1111, they may want to, hold it back from you in some type of way. Clear your heart and mind before making important decisions. Acting hasty from negative states can lead to regretful actions here. You are in a season of manifestations, accelerated manifestations, where your desires and intentions are taking form in the physical world here. Choose your words and thoughts wisely, for they are shaping your reality faster than ever. Have you not noticed that the days are moving quickly? The time is moving quickly here. I know they say time is an illusion, but at the end of the day, if it was such an illusion, we wouldn't be paying attention to what the fuck time it is. You get what I'm saying here? We got forgiven. The weight of pain and resentment cannot follow you where you are going. Are you ready to release the past and rise into your next becoming? Let go and allow sacred renewal to unfold. Whoever I'm connecting to, because it ain't everybody. You're now in this energy where you are going through this sacred renewal here. It's unfolding in your life at this time. And you got some people that want to get on your path because you're receiving divine justice, and there's a lot of miracles that's taking place in your life at this time here. Whoever you are, you're truly connected to your angels here for sure. Because you are earth angel. So why wouldn't you be connected to your family, your partners? You get what I'm saying? The ones that protect you. They got your back at the end of the day here. That God dispatch every single day to watch over you. Why wouldn't you be in a connection with your angels out here? If you were angel. That's like going to school and you in the 12th grade. You're not going to be hanging out with 6th graders. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not going to be hanging out with 6th graders here and you almost about to be in goddamn college out here. You're being mindful of who you are connecting to at the end of the day. All right? So we got exposed out here. Love bombing goes wrong. They had the game fucked up. Be careful of people that want to do shit for free. Someone tried to send you mixed signals here. They had you fucked up out here, collective. They don't understand you and they're exposed here. Someone wanted you to doubt your worth here. Love bombing goes wrong. You are being tested. You passed the test. They had the game fucked up out here. Be careful of people that want to do shit for free. Yeah, they turned you off. We got domination spells here, making others agree with you. Someone tried to send you mixed signals here. Like, oh, if you want to do it, then do it. Or you ain't got to do it. You know, that type of energy. Like if you say you're going to do something, you're like, yeah, okay, I'll pick you up at 5. Then they come back with a message like, oh, if you can't be here by 5, don't worry about it. Listen, I said I'm going to pick your ass up at 5 o'clock. There's no discussion here. Has that happened to any of y'all? When you say something and then somebody try to flip the script or make it seem like it's something that is fucking not? Has that happened to anybody in the chat? We got 1.K in the building. Has anybody, can you resonate with that? Their behavior is unattractive. They had you fucked up out here. People seeing them clearly now. They don't understand you, but people see you for who you are. Someone is acting like they don't know or they know more than you. Someone wanted you to doubt your worth here. They wanted you to doubt your decisions here. Love spell is now being seen clearly. Somebody try to put you under of a love spell here. Wanted you in a needy ass energy. They wanted you to need them, to crave them, be addicted to them. Somebody was trying to weaken your protection out here. Fake ass friend. Domination. They wanted to use a dominating spell on you to make others agree with you or with them. Everyone knows the truth now. Their behavior is unattractive here. Yeah, they failed. People see them clearly now. Yeah, you guys are in this energy where you're healing through the matrix here. Someone is acting like they know more than you. Yeah, somebody is starstruck here. Being captivated or overwhelmed by the presence of a famous person or people. Somebody try to put a love spell on you. Trust your own heart and intuition. They wanted you in a needy energy. If you're feeling that in your gut that somebody wanted you to be codependent, that's correct. They wanted you to be codependent on their energy. Yes, they were playing games. Fake ass friend. So somebody could have tried to come in like they were your friend or befriend you, but they were fake. This was a lose-lose situation. Everyone knows the truth now. You're a very beautiful person. This is why it failed. Spirit is sitting them down because you're healing through the matrix. They missed out on you. Whoever this energy is here that view you as a star. Someone is denying their abuse here. Trust your own heart and intuition. You know when you're being abused here. This is not your first rodeo. You know when you showing up in genuine energy and then somebody try to murk up your energy and make it seem like, oh, you're not showing up genuinely. You got a hidden motive or you're trying to do something here. Somebody's in denial about their own fucking abuse out here. They have a low vibrational mentality. Yes, they were playing games. Clearing out this energy of uncertainty. This was a lose-lose situation. You're now clearing out this energy of being uncertain about whatever you got going on in your life here. You broke free from a trance here. Somebody wanted you to be in a trance. Yeah, we got on an old timeline here. Yeah, you had to bridle your tongue here, collective. You had to kind of woo-saw before you sent a message or you communicated something here because you didn't want to pop off or, you didn't give a fuck. You wasn't going to apologize for what you're saying because you know it was the truth, but you're learning how to be calm and collective when you're responding, not reacting, not being impulsive. You're actually working on yourself here. So some of you guys could have recently had a test and you passed it with flying colors. We got behind the scenes here. Someone is denying their abuse here. Behind the scenes, they're denying that they're very fucking abusive here. Well, they got the right one trying to abuse you because you about to talk that shit out. You about to make money off of it. You about to do what you need to do out here because at the end of the day, you're bringing fucking awareness here to what's going on in the background. Everything is not what it seems is what I'm getting here. These illusions are coming down. Yeah, trusted group coming in. You got a trusted group of people that's coming in for you. Yeah. Whoever these old people are, they're stuck when it comes to their spirituality here. Wow. This is crazy. Hold on, gotta get a drink. I appreciate you guys for sharing the live here, tapping that screen. Thank you for the daily heart meets as well. This is past, present, near future energy, so take or resonate. It's energy, beloved. You guys are now calling your energy back, and people can feel it. People can feel that you're pulling your energy back, calling it back. You're keeping your integrity here. So you broke free from a tantrix here, or a trance. Yeah, somebody was trying to steal your birthright. 7 of feathers in reverse here. Somebody was trying to steal your birthright. Jacob said to his father, I am Esau, your firstborn. I have done as you told me. Please sit up and eat some of my game, GAME, so that you may give me your blessings. Somebody wanted you to just hand over your blessings to them. They got caught doing that, bro. It's a no. You're not about to give over your blessings, what you worked hard for. The fuck? Whether people like it or not, the right people gonna come in and they gonna like it. You understand? This could have happened in the past here. You broke free from this trance. Yeah, you're someone that's intelligent. It's something about your thought, your power, your okay, conflict, action. All right, so this is the 7 of swords in reverse. The feathers are the swords. So somebody thought they were intelligent. They thought they had some type of power over you. They were trying to send in conflict, taking action to do this shit here. Okay, 7 of swords in reverse. Yeah, because judgment is here. This was the last judgment. This was the last judgment. This was somebody's last chance to get it right. Because you came in peace with the 9 of grains here. It's something about material aspect, career, money, physical world. Okay. You came with the 9 of pentacles energy here. Yeah. And somebody wanted you to work hard for something that's already yours. Yeah, Empress, you a whole leader out here. Your heart has already been crowned. You're already in the Ace of Cups here. All right. You already had a taste of the spring water. Okay. All right. Welling up to eternal life here. Yeah, you already had your encounter or your experience with the Most High here. And somebody thought they were going to just come in and steal your birthright, High Priestess. You ain't got no skeletons in your closet. You ain't got shit to hide. You're very transparent here. The fuck? Tell me about this judgment. Sometimes you realize people can't handle your transparency. They can't handle the truth out here. Yeah, that's why it's a tower. Yeah, the Strength card. Then you in the lion's den. Somebody try to put you in the lion's den out here. Yeah, the devil. They going through a tower. You're breaking out of this trance here that somebody had you in. Like this was really a fucking trance. They wanted you bound to them. They were tempting you in some type of way here. Wow. Yeah, an emperor. Yeah, the Seven of Cups with illusions here. They wanted to sell you a dream or sell you something here. All this I will give you, he said, if you would bow down and worship me. Somebody wanted you to worship them. I'm telling you. Somebody feels like they're a god out here. And they wanted you to bow down and worship them. They wanted you to submit to them. You're breaking out of the trance now. Okay? You see it for what it is here. They put you in the lion's den. You came out leading the pack. They threw you to the wolves here. Wow. Yup. Page of Cups, because you're innocent. You're a prophet. You've been this way ever since you were a child. The Lord came and still stood there calling as to the other times, Samuel, Samuel. Then Samuel says, speak, for your servant is listening. You have surrendered to God here, not the devil. And this is why your wishes are coming true. You're no longer on an old timeline now. Yeah, the death card. The old timeline is done for you. The Grand Reaper is here. You went through a major transformation. You are now ascending. You are now ascending from an old timeline. Deborah, prophetess and leader. You could be a prophetess here, a prophet here. You could be someone such as myself. We're not big on titles. We just want to be used by God. We don't need a title. You're now ascending in the midst of your enemies here. God is preparing a table in the presence of your enemies here. Somebody wanted you to be in the Four of Cups here, sitting up under a tree because they were jealous of your gifts or what you had to offer or what you bring to the table. Or it's like, I don't know. I mean, I appreciate compliments at the end of the day, but when it's like too much of a compliment every 5 minutes, it's like, get that shit out of here. That's a turn off to me. It's nice to get compliments, but when somebody's overdoing that shit, it's a turn off. It's like, this shit ain't real. It's not genuine. That's like somebody saying you talking to them and you speaking and all they keep saying is, oh my God, you're so beautiful. And you like, but yeah, you know, over there, da, 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 da. They like, oh my God, you're just so beautiful. You like, what the fuck? Ten of Cups to the Justice here. This is your new timeline where justice is going to be served. You ain't got to wait 5, 10, 20 years to get justice or call justice. Come on now. You're creating justice for yourself now. Does that make sense here? You're no longer on an old timeline. You could have had to bridle your tongue here. Yeah, because whoever you are, you a teacher. You could be a teacher here. You're teaching somebody, wow, this emperor a lesson. And they're in the Five of Cups now about this new beginning. Because God answers your prayers. I prayed for this child and the Lord has granted me what I ask of him. So now I give him to the Lord for this whole life. He will be given over to the Lord. So you could have prayed for something here. Like say this is like creativity or you got a business. It's your baby. You prayed for that and God gave it to you. You had somebody that knew what your baby was and they wanted to fuck it up for you here. They wanted to try to dismantle some shit here. Somebody was coming after your baby is what I'm getting. What the fuck you prayed for and what God gave you. Your gifts here. You had to bridle your tongue here. You like, man, let me calm down. Yeah, because I see through the fucking illusions here. You want to take what the fuck I have created? Acting like you helping me better some shit? But the whole time, you the fucking Seven of Swords? Bro, really? Your soul has already been set free, and you are this star. You are being celebrated already. You made the sacrifices that you needed to make. And this is why the cycles are closing out with these people where you gotta bridle your tongue. You gotta walk on fucking eggshells and shit. No. People from the past that you work with, they're now realizing that God chose you. You got that Esther story? Then Queen Esther answered, if I have found favor with you, your majesty, and if it pleases you, grant me my life. This is my petition, and spare my people. This is my request here. Because of you, people are being set free and delivered out here. People are now coming out of this trance here. God sent you before these people because he knew that they were going to need you. Does that make sense here? With Joseph here, this is the same one over here. Joseph and his jealous brothers, the 5 of candles here. The candles represents the cups, the 5 of cups here. God sent you forward because you a leader. So Pharaoh said to Joseph, I hereby put you in charge. God put you in charge of the whole land of Egypt here. God put you in position here. You got people that want to trick you out of your spot here. They want to take you out of position because they want it. But it's something about when God shows up for you, he shows up and shows out for you. Whatever this Goliath energy was in your life, you have now defeated it. You showed up to a sword fight with the goddamn stone out here. You had a whole rock. David had a rock and a slingshot here. And he defeated this giant. And now look at you, 10 of Cups here. This is what's been going on behind the scene. You've been conquering and defeating giants. 7 of Cups, illusions here. Somebody thinking that they're bigger than the fucking program and they're not. You're like, bitch, I don't need you to humble me. I'm already motherfucking humbled. Fuck is wrong with you? 5 of Cups here. I don't need you to motherfucking humble me, bitch. I'm already humble. Exactly. Already motherfucking humbled out here. I know who the fuck I am. If I want to stunt and shit on motherfuckers, I can do that. But it ain't about that at the end of the day. Nobody gives a fuck about stunting on the next motherfucker. Period. Exactly. We care about motherfucking justice. We want shit to be balanced. We know we can outdo motherfuckers out here, but that's not our intentions. We here to lead. But you gotta follow before you can be a fucking leader. That's like when you start a job. I feel like the best supervisors are the one that started at the bottom. The one, say if this is like nursing. You started off as a CNA. Then you graduated to an LPN. Then you graduate to a nurse practitioner. You feel me? An RN. And then now you a nurse practitioner. Now you a goddamn doctor. You done elevated here. Whoever you are, you started from the bottom and you're building on top of that, on a solid foundation. So when you get into the corporate and you're working at a big place, I don't know where, use your imagination. A lot of people are going to respect you more because say if you a boss, you a leader, you over this facility and you got CNAs calling out. Well, you're not too big where you won't get your hands dirty. You're like, oh, okay, well, we short. Well, you know what? I'm going to be the boss today and I'm going to also be in CNA. So if somebody needs me, I'm there. If they need a diaper change, I'll go in, put my gloves on and get dirty. It's that type of energy. Just because you are a boss, you're not motherfucking, how can I put this? It's like you're not in this energy where you feel like you're better than motherfucking people. You got people that know that you're better than their ass, and they want to come in and act like they're better than you. Make it make sense here. They want you to be beneath them, but in reality, they're beneath you. But instead of you acting uppity, like, get that shit out of here, you know what I'm saying? You're being humble. But you don't need nobody to fucking humble you. Yeah. It gives me the story of Jacob when he wanted Rachel, but he got Leah. Leah was ugly. Nobody wanted Leah. At the end of the day, they wanted Rachel. So Jacob got tricked by his own fucking father-in-law. Paraphrasing. Somebody want to trick you and give you something that's not yours. The real deal is coming in for you. So you're the type that you will be patient, because that's what Jacob did. He was patient. He like, nah, okay, whatever. I married Leah, okay? Because back in that day, you know, the oldest had to go first. So yeah, he slept with Leah, but he was tricked. He was deceived. But instead of staying on that old timeline, he hopped on a new one and said, you know what, Father, let me go ahead and just keep working because I really want Rachel. So continue to work hard for what the fuck you want and don't settle. Wow. Yeah, overcoming past traumas and unjust. The high priest. The high priestess. That's what you want. You want a high priest because you the high priestess. So you're not going to settle for anything that's false. Anything that's fake, a wannabe, a copycat. You're not settling for that shit. You know what you want. You know who you are. You know whose you are. And that's what you want. And that's what you're going to work hard to get. And God going to give it to you. But you got to pay attention to the deception, the trickery. Wow. Tell me more. Yeah. Somebody here can't trick you out your spot. All right. Hold on. Let me put my charger on here. Somebody can't trick you out your spot, babe. This is King Solomon. It's in reverse. Then the king gave ruling, give the living baby to the first woman. Do not kill him. She is his mother. So with reverse here, somebody wanted to take what was yours. Like I said, confirmation. This is somebody here that thought they were a king or a ruler or something. And it's like they were trying to deceive the king here, which is God that sits on the throne. Somebody wanted to deceive the Most High and make it seem like what was yours supposed to be coming to them. You shouldn't have it. You don't deserve it. You don't appreciate it, or you don't know what you have or something like that. It's like, bitch, I know what I have. I'm just not cocky with it. Why should you be so heavily bound where you're no earthly good here? Hello? Somebody wants you to turn your back on God because God is blessing you. That's where a lot of people have their downfall. God began to bless them, and instead of going back to God, giving glory and honor and saying, Lord, I thank you for these blessings here, they get too big-headed. And then they start losing it. They get a little clout. They get a little attention. And now they bigger than a fucking program out here. You know what I'm saying? It's that type of energy here. Somebody wanted to put you in this energy, or they wanted to project this type of energy onto you. Humble is the way, not ego. This is why you're moving forward here with the Queen of Pentacles energy, Proverbs 31 woman. She sees that her trading is profitable and her lamp does not go out at night. Whoever you are, you know that you're going to make money off your gifts. Why? Because the promises of God is here. God said, I'll make room for your gifts here. Paraphrasing. Your gifts are now making room for you. Come on now. Somebody's in the Four of Cups here because the ark is being brought back to Jerusalem. We're bringing back what really matters here. Everybody ain't gonna resonate. Everybody gonna understand. They ain't gonna like it. They gonna fit. They gonna have something to say. We don't give a fuck because we know what God is doing in our lives here. We know what God is doing when we seek first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and how all these other things that we truly have need of is being added unto us here. We understand where our blessings come from. And it comes from God, not people. Your promotion does not come from people. It comes from God. So until you start putting God in his right place in your life, things are not going to work out. You're going to continue to stay on an old timeline. Tell me about this trusted group that's coming in for you. Yeah, the trusted group that's coming in here. We got the Five of Pentacles, the bleeding woman. All right. She said to herself, if I could only touch his cloak, I will be healed. You have a trusted group of people coming in for you that's going to help and assist you with your healing. Now it's up to you to accept it or not, or reject it, or miss your opportunity. That's your problem. That's up to you. Whatever decision you make, you can self-sabotage it, or you could not self-sabotage it, okay? But this woman with the issue of blood, she paid multiple practitioners here to heal her, to help her. But she heard that there was a man coming through named Jesus out here. And she heard of all the beautiful things that he was doing in different states, countries, cities, continents here. And she said, wow, I've been dealing with this for multiple years, over a decade. I've been dealing with this same situation here. She was praying for the Most High at the end of the day to heal her. And when she found out that he was going to be in close proximity, however you say that word, she was like, I'm going to push my way through the crowd. I don't give a fuck what anybody got to say, because back in the day when you was bleeding, you supposed to be isolated. You supposed to stay to yourself until, that's why you shouldn't be fucking on your period out here. You understand? Let's talk about it. That's why you should not be having sex when you're on your period. Not knowing you doing a blood sacrifice. You're doing a ritual when you fucking on your period. You're binding somebody to you that should not be binded to you. So long story short, she found out Jesus was coming through. She pressed her way through the crowd. She touched the hem of his garment. And guess what? She was made whole. So when you finally get into this energy where you don't give a fuck about who's watching, whose opinion matters, that's when you're going to be healed out here. That's when you're going to be set free out here. Five of Pentacles energy. Trusted group coming in to get you out of this Five of Pentacles energy. This lack mindset, this poverty mindset, they're coming in. Are you ready? Wow. Yep. The Eight of Candles here. It's time to walk away from this, you know what I'm saying? Eight of Cups here. What's the candles here? Fire. Eight of Wands. Forward movement here. It's time for you to get away from this Five of Pentacles energy here. Yeah. The Nine of Cups here. Young David. Whoever the spirit from God come on saw. Yeah, you're somebody here that's able to calm people's demons here. David would take up his LARP and play. Then relief would come to Saul. He would feel better and the evil spirit would leave him. You have this gift here or something about your presence or your energy. You, I don't know, whoever you are, collective, you a bad mamma jamma out here, big baby. It's like your energy controls the room, dominates the room. It's like you got big ass energy, bro. Don't doubt yourself. And don't allow people to come in to doubt you by overly exaggerating their compliments. Being passive aggressive towards you. Because you planted good seeds here. You're not greedy. And this is why God is about to give you everything you could ever imagine. You're no longer the underdog. Just because you out here being humble don't mean that you're less than. Don't mean that you don't know your worth because you whatever. You get what I'm saying here? Wow. Yeah, you're the sun. And with the Three of Candles here, the candles in this deck is what? The fire. Three of Wands here. You're moving on, expanding, taking your light everywhere you go. And that's everywhere. Wow. Yep. We got stuck spirituality. Yeah, a lot of people are in the Four of Feathers here. The feathers in this deck talks about the Four of Swords here. Something is being laid to rest with stuck spirituality. Yeah, you're going where God is. Yeah, the Lovers, you're choosing yourself. Yeah, the Ace of Cups here, your cup is overflowing and you done already had an experience with God here. Ace of Wands here. Yeah, Queen of Feathers here. Yeah, the Hermit energy here. This is why you being hermit all the goddamn time. Because when you step out and you allow people into your energy, they try to fuck it up or fuck you up. Yep, exactly. You're building something here. And the walls are now falling down here. The walls of Jericho. Yep, there's some type of turning water into wine. You turned something here. You did something here, collective. You took this negative energy and you transmuted it into something very beautiful and very powerful here. And that's why they're truly mad out here. All right. So we're going to wrap this up here because I went longer than I wanted to. Okay. Really, I really did. Okay. But sometimes we got to work through the bullshit because you got a lot of haters, a lot of projection, a lot of people just here for all the wrong reasons and they want to block the messages. So we got to plow through that shit till we get to what really needs to be said out here. All right. So I feel like you got this message here. I do hope something was said to give you some type of clarity and truth here so you can continue to move forward. This is a new month, okay? New blessings, new opportunities coming in. A new fresh anointing is coming in for you here. All right. Keep God first at the end of the day. I don't care what nobody else is saying. Okay. I didn't become successful because I was a liar. I was in my ego. I was over exaggerating shit. No, I became successful because of my truth here, living in my truth, regardless of whatever the fuck at the end of the day here. So moving forward for the rest of the months in this year, you need to finally make a decision to stand 10 toes down on what you truly believe and what you want to manifest in your life here. Final messages here. Wow. Express yourself through creativity. Praise his name with dancing, accompanied by tambourines and harp. Psalms 149:3. Expressing yourself through creativity. However you express yourself is the way you want to express yourself. Don't have nobody try to come in, try to get you to change the way you express yourself here. Because however you do it, it's passion with that shit. You're passionate about it. What else here? Final messages here. Yeah, a happy home. My people will live in safety, quietly at home. They will be at rest here. Isaiah 32:18. You're at rest here. Your home is peaceful. Somebody wanted to send chaos or disturbance towards your home. Well, it backfired. Final card here. See everything through the eyes of love. Love is patient and kind. Love is not jealous or boastful or proud or rude. It does not demand its own way. 1 Corinthians 13:4-5 here. I hope this helped, Divine Collective. I appreciate everything you have done. I appreciate all the likes, all the shares, all the gifts, everything that you have definitely contribute to this platform. Okay. This is our platform. We are healing ourselves to express ourselves. I try really, really hard to keep a safe space for somewhere that we can truly go at the end of the day here, due to the fact that we're living in a year or a world now of just plumb technology here. I can reach more of you guys on the platform than I could traveling towards you. Does that make sense here? All right. So keep praying. Don't give up. And the best is yet to come for you guys. Eyes haven't seen, ears haven't heard, neither has it entered into the heart of man the things that God has in store for you. All right. I hope this helped, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Ashe.